everyone, welcome back to my channel. There's a beauty. Today we are going to be doing a beautiful cranberry makeup look today. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. I've already prepped my skin with my moisturizer. So now for priming our face, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Power Grape Primer. I'm just going to take that with my fingers just like so. And I'm just going to use this on my entire face just like that. I love primers that have some dew. I don't really like a lot of silicone based primers because my skin is very much dry, so I don't really like hydrating stuff. Okay, so now for our brows, I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. Brow Lift. And just like that, I'm just gonna be using some of this from here, just like so. And I'm just going to brush this and set my brows. And with this, guys, this is so good for my brows. It really keeps my brows in place for the longest hours. Like seriously, like for 8 hours my brows will just stick like that. This is such a good product and super inexpensive too. So I highly recommend it. Okay, so now for color corrector, I'm gonna be using this L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer. Like, blend this into my skin. So, but it's such a good concealer, guys. I love the way it blends into my skin, and the coverage that it gives is so good. Look at that, I can see the difference this side and this side. It really just like brightens up that side, and we'll be using a highlighting concealer and it wouldn't make your under eyes grayish. Okay, so now for skin tint, I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild's Tinted Hydrator, and I'm gonna mix that with my e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. And then just with my fingers, I'm just going to place this onto my face, just like that. Now I'm just going to blend this into my skin. This contains a beautiful skin-like finish, and I love this one so much. It's kind of one of my favorite skin tints in my collection. Like, it's so good, it's so inexpensive, and it's just so amazing, guys. Like, you will get the hype when you actually use it. I was also like, I don't know how good it's gonna be, let's just buy it. It was on sale, so I bought it. And when I tried it out, guys, it is so good. Like, I feel like especially for dry skin people, it's so amazing. It doesn't cling onto your dry patches. It's hydrating. Like, the finish is so good. Okay, next for highlighting my face, I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I'm just gonna use this to highlight my face. And I'm just going to blend this into my skin. Whereas now for bronzing up our face, I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. Voluminous Pretty Bronzer. I'm just gonna take some just like that with my brush. And I'm just going to blend this into my skin. bronzer is super buildable. Like the finish and everything of this bronzer is just so amazing. I feel like it's such a good bronzer even for beginners because it doesn't really pack a punch like right on the first go. So that's perfect for beginners. I'm just going to contour my nose with this. Okay, next for cream blush, I'm gonna be using this Flower Beauty Blush Balm. I'm just going to blend this into the skin. It literally is such a beautiful, beautiful blush. So I'm gonna put it right on here, on my chin. Just like so. Going to my nose, just like that. Okay, so now for powdering up my face, I'm gonna be using this translucent loose powder from K Beauty. I'm just going to set my face. For my eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using this palette first. This is their e.l.f. Bite-Size Eyeshadow Palette. It's in the shade Very Bad. Because from this palette, I'm going to be taking the lighter shade and put it all over my crease. And I'm going to do the same on the other side as well. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to be taking this Morphe eyeshadow palette. And what I'm doing with this palette, I'm going to be taking this shade right here. It's called Buns, right like so. And with this, I'm going to be taking the shade on my brush and put it right here, just on my eyelids and not on the crease. Just like that. It's a more darker shade. Okay, so now with an angled eyeliner brush, I'm going to be taking this shade called Jazz. Okay, so with this, I'm just going to form a beautiful like a red line. Just like that, I'm going to do the same on my other eyes. Guys, now I'm going to be taking this shade, Crack Apple, very little. This palette, it's a quite shimmery shade. And with this, I'm just going to dust a bit of this right here, just like so, just very little. Just going to do the same on my other eyes for that more kind of like a berryish look. Just like so, I think it looks so beautiful. Okay, so now for a shimmer, I really want to add a shimmer to this look. So for that, I'm going to be using this Romance Light and Glitter Garden eyeshadow palette. And from this, I'm just going to be taking this beautiful shade. It's a little reddish color. So I'm just going to use that and put it right here on the center of my eyelids. Just like so. It's a beautiful red kind of color. It's a beautiful shade. Just like that, right on my centers. I'm gonna do the same right here as well. Guys, now for brightening up my inner corners, I'm gonna be using this ColourPop's Super Shock Shadow in the shade Tassel, and I'm just gonna put it right here on my centers, on my inner corner, just like so. Okay, guys, now I'm gonna be using this olive green eye pencil. It's from K Beauty. I'm gonna be using this and lining my inner corners with this, with my waterline, which is going to line my waterline. And just like that, I'm gonna be lining my other eyes as well. I feel like a green pencil on the waterline looks so beautiful, this look, so that's why I thought of using this. Okay, so now for mascara, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. And before that, I'm going to be just curling my lashes with this Miniso Lash Curler. Now for filling in my brows, I'm gonna be using these two shades called Central Park from this Chocolate Malaysian palette and Hippies. Okay, so now for a powder blush, I'm gonna be using this matte blush by K Beauty. It's in the shade Tickled Pink. Onto my cheeks, just like that. It's a beautiful color, and these blushes are, as you know, so pigmented, so you should always use very little amount of it. The more I'm gonna right here and right on my nose, just like that. Okay, so now for my highlighter, I'm gonna be using this illuminating highlighter by K Beauty, and I'm just going to use this and put it right here on the apples of my cheeks, just like so. I'm gonna do the same on my other side, just like that. And I'm also gonna take some more. I'm gonna put it right here on my brow bones, just like so. I'm gonna do the same on my other eyes, just like that. And I'm also gonna take some more and put it right here. I'm also putting it right here. Just taking some more and putting it right here. Guys, now for a lip liner, I'm going to be using this K Beauty's lip liner. It's in the shade Hype. Guys, next for my lip color, I'm gonna be using this Paris Ink Velvet. Just like so, and with my fingers, I'm just gonna take it and blend it. Because the formulation of this lip tint is just so good, like so moussey, velvety, and it doesn't dry your lips. That's the most important part for me, because I have the most chapped lips in the entire world. I feel like the lips are so chapped, so this really lays beautifully onto my lips, and I love this lip tint. It's so beautiful. Okay, so now for a gloss, I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss. As last step, I'm going to be using this Dewy Coconut Setting Spray from e.l.f. I'm just going to spray it all over my face. Okay, so this is the final look. I hope you liked today's video. If you did, please consider subscribing my channel, liking this video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.